say if I started seeing someone when I was like 15, 16, even 17, I'd say like, oh, I'm seeing this guy, like, I've been seeing him now for a month, is it alright if he comes?
That's a very clever movie that like shows you from when, if she caught the train, this is what her life would be like, and she misses, they show 2 different lives. One she catches the train and one she misses it like by literally like a second. And it shows a whole life.
Pattern change.
A whole life changes on this one, and I believe in that sort of stuff. That's why I don't believe in sort of fate or anything, because things like that can happen all the time. Like, what would happen if...
I mean, one has a happy ending, one doesn't, isn't it?
Yeah, and it's the one that you don't expect to have. Catches her boyfriend cheating on her because she caught this train, and the other one she missed, and you feel sorry for her, and she goes into depression, and she hates her boyfriend, hates her life. And then the other one, she misses the train, catches the taxi, and misses her boyfriend cheating on her at home, and that, but she's all happy still because she doesn't know what's going on. And like, it shows you all stuff.
It's one of the only few films I can stomach watching Gwyneth Paltrow in.
That you like her?
What else is she in? 7 with Brad Pitt?
No.
7?
She's not in 7, is she?
Is that his wife?
She's in Shakespeare in Love.
Is it?
She's been in loads of stuff, hasn't she?
Who's in that?
Is it
Morgan Freeman and Brad Pitt?
She's in Iron Man.
Is it Morgan Freeman?
In 7?
7.
Yes, it is. It is Morgan.
Do you know what?
It is.
I've never seen 7.
Yeah?
I know the ending is his wife's head's in a box.
Yeah,
but
I'm pretty sure it's Gwyneth Paltrow.
That's a good film.
Pretty sure. Oh yeah, that was real good, man.
Yeah, delicious. What time is it? It must be cracking on now.
Did we reset that? We didn't, did we?
Don't know what time is it, do we?
Yeah, that's strange at last. You tried so hard, it was your lifelong dream. Last Big Brother series, last person called by pure, well, from what we know, that Tom Bowler had everyone's number in it. Not sure if it did, but I don't believe it had just your number in it, but I believe that there would have been certain people left out, because there was definitely people out there that wouldn't have been physically able to do what you did. Like the way you described the tunnels that you had to crawl through and that, like the big guy, Jolie.
No, he wouldn't have got through.
He wouldn't have been able to get, like, physically get...
He was picked for that job.
He would have never ever fitted in that shaft I had to crawl through.
I think he was picked for that job.
Not offense to anyone, but you know what I mean? And like Leanne, who had... all our vegetables and tipped them in the pool without, you know what I mean? So I believe, I don't know if they plan on you being the mole or...
Yeah, I reckon there's only one
What do you reckon?
I reckon
Yeah.
I think when I watch it, I'm not so gullible.
Yeah.
But I think being part of it and applying for it, I was a bit more gullible, I think. And I just like...
Do you reckon the mole was always scheduled to be the mole?
No, I didn't think that.
You think it was pure random?
But now that you point... Because I don't really necessarily...
Think about that far.
Yeah.
Because when we were in here, I didn't think anything of it at the time. I thought, yeah, purely random. But then as time went on, and he described some of the things that he had to do, like crawl through tunnels.
Then you realise.
And he said himself only just, and like obviously he's a slim sort of bloke, as am I. Like, what happens if it had a fell on a girl that like wasn't as like, physically fit, or I couldn't imagine. Yeah. So I was wondering how would they have dealt with that situation?
he was picked, I think.
I think the reason why I don't like to think like that, because then I don't like to think of it being really a lot more controlled than we like to give it credit for. That's what I don't like.
Yeah.
Because then I just think, well, what role have they got for me? What are they going to... Do you get what I mean? I don't like to start thinking that way, because then I'll just think in a negative way, because I'll just think, well... So I just like... I just take things as they come and
Yeah, no, I understand.
Yeah, but now you're in it, it changes
take it
things, doesn't it?
with a
Totally
pinch
different.
of salt. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
This has got to be the most controlled show there has ever been, hasn't there? This is the super
I hate that though. I
controlled.
hate that if I think that because it just puts it in a complete perspective for me.
Oh, they try their hardest to convince the outside world and us that it's done it around it. There's reasons why they choose Andrew to go in and do the scientific thing and Jade to do certain tasks. There's reasons why they get me to do certain tasks that I do, Steve to do tasks. They've got it all wrapped up.
Of course they have.
Like when they knew that she was going to be the hardest one to control the smoking. So therefore they gave it to her because they knew that it might cause conflict with, and they knew that she was generous as well.
See, things like that with tasks and stuff, I can understand that.
Controlling it.
I can understand that to a certain degree, but things like where...
A massive thing like that.
Yeah, like that's it thing, then I don't like to think that they...
Have controlled it.
Yeah, and they've completely lied to people.
You'd never know that, would you?
No, but that's why I just assumed.
Yeah. It was.
Well, whether it's by design or pure chance, I'm just glad my name came out of it.
What do you reckon? You reckon it was always planned on being the mole? I reckon, I'm not so sure if it was just you, but I don't believe all the remaining people standing on that thing could have done it. I don't think so. I think there may have been probably maybe 10 or 12 people that could have done it.
And would have done it.
They would have had to have certain...
Then I put like a couple of grand aside, like while I was moving down.
Not surprised with all that crow feet going out.
Oh yeah.
I'm kind of embarrassed. Hey, Sam.
Yeah.
Wow, what was he saying? What was embarrassing? I did notice a few things. What was it? Battered things.
I fancy trying to embarrass you.
I don't mind.
I don't like things like that.
Yeah, it weren't being nasty though.
No.
Embarrassing though. But I will ask him like a battered handbag. Well, let's face it.
You've got good skin. You've got that good skin, haven't you? I would do if I hadn't eaten so much. And I could
spin the bottom.
If I could breathe, I'd have a really good time. But because I won't let me in the house to change.
Can't you just whip it off and tie a sheet around you? Coming up.
Yeah, I might do that actually.
There's no chance to get. Could not hold back from being embarrassed and could be himself. It'd be alright.
Shall I whip one of these bed sheets around me then because I can't breathe in there?
Yeah, if you feel that uncomfortable, do you know what? We ain't gonna pass a task or anything if you just stand up and whip one of them round. I will. It's not a task. It was just got to say to me. I can't want to sit next to JJ. I'm being a dick. If I knew you liked me a little bit, I'd sit next to him. It's not the same thing as being sympathised, you know, with a nice guy, but he's not my friend. And it's like I'll just sit next to you and just not be embarrassed.
Yeah.
If you say I'll take the punishment.
Well, it's not like you can be in.
We need to get Sam out here. At least he could start a good conversation flowing. For me, I know he could. He's a good dude. I can get him to say, "Come here, Sammy. Let's do this."
Right. What?
No, Corinne, just don't even bother with that buff on your head.
Ugh. You look lovely. At least you can breathe.
She-Ra! By the power of great gold.
At least you can breathe.
I'm getting
on.
Yeah. You're not going to get in trouble. Big Brother is okay if Josie puts that sheet round, like, we don't mean to be rude, but like...
Shall I do it like the Scottish Widows advert? Or do it? I will, would I?
Get the one off the floor. I think, Andrew must have been good because he would have liked to sit next to you. Oh. He would have thought, oh, Jenny's round, like up in next to you.
Oh, bless her.
He just wanted a chat with him.
Does he?
Yeah, of course he does.